Good morning, you guys. It is currently 4:56, so let's get ready for work. Well, hello you guys. Good morning. Welcome back to the vlog. It is currently 5:34 in the morning. I worked today, so got up at my usual like 4:55 and got ready. I have to be quiet when I'm getting ready in the mornings because Cole sleeps until 6, so I can't make too much noise in the bathroom. But then once I'm down here, I can talk and make noise. Figured I would bring you guys along for a little day in the life on a day that I work. I feel like most days that I work look pretty similar. You guys know I'm a creature of habit. I always wake up at around 4:55, go ahead and like do my skincare, makeup, get dressed, get pretty much fully ready, and then I come down around like 5:30ish and have like half an hour to pack my lunch, eat my overnight oats, make my coffee. I've been bringing my coffee to go recently. It's just easier and that way I can like sip on it in the car. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and pack my lunch. So let me get all my stuff out for that. Also, Indy's like sitting at the top of the steps. I don't know what she's doing. Indy, come on. Here she comes. Hi, can you say good morning to the vlog? You still sleepy? She always comes down with me when I come down and just hangs out. Okay, lunch is gonna be some leftover lemon chicken orzo. This was dinner the other night, and then there was like 2 servings left, so I was able to bring it for leftovers yesterday and today, which was nice. This is another one-pot meal, and it turned out really good. And then obviously my orange cream Coke Zero. For a little snack, I'm gonna bring one of these. I've never heard of this brand before, but it's called Flora, and these are really good. They're called Fruit Crush Bars, and they only have a few ingredients. The main ingredient being fruit in all the different flavors, and they're really good. So I'm gonna bring one of these. I'm gonna bring one of the raspberry rosé ones. Usually around like 9:30, I start to get really hungry, so that's when I typically try to take a little snack break, and then we don't eat lunch until closer to like 11 to 12. So having a little snack mid-morning helps hold me over till I eat my lunch. And then I'm also gonna bring a Paleo Valley beef stick as another little snack. And I obviously need a little sweet treat after lunch. You guys, I don't know how I just recently discovered this stuff, but this brand called Honey Mama's makes really good, like simple ingredient, what are they called? They're chocolate truffle bars. They're made from 7 real foods, and literally the only ingredients are honey, coconut oil, cocoa powder, coconut, pecans, vanilla extract, and Himalayan salt. These taste insanely good. Like, I'm obsessed with them. This is the chocolate cake flavor, and then I also have a coconut fudge one. So good. So anyways, I think I'm gonna bring a little square of this to have as a sweet treat after my lunch. Okay, and that's everything I'm packing to bring. Now, my favorite time of the morning, my overnight oats. This is my breakfast pretty much every morning. Y'all probably know this at this point because I literally never shut up about them. This is actually a new recipe. Oh my gosh, I can never get these jars open. Gosh. Yeah, this is a new recipe. I will put it in the description box, but these are Almond Joy overnight oats. These are definitely just as good as the cookie dough and cinnamon roll ones that I've been making. All right, I'm gonna eat these really quickly, and then I'll be back in a few to make my little protein latte. Go ahead. Good girl. All All right, 5:56, time to make my coffee really quickly and then I need to get going. All right, today's creamer of choice is gonna be some of this Chobani coffee cake creamer. I love this stuff and I'm out of the Califia Farms brown sugar creamer that I usually use. And I just do a little bit of that and then fill it up the rest of the way with some of my vanilla almond milk. I will say I'm definitely getting faster with the Breville. I feel like at first it was taking me a good few minutes to make my latte every morning, but the more I do it, I'm definitely getting faster, which is nice. Add a little bit of cinnamon. I'm gonna let this steam really quickly. Okay, added my espresso. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my cream and my usual 1UP vanilla ice cream protein powder. Guys, apparently protein coffee is like a trend right now. I just realized that this past week, but everyone's been talking about protein coffee. I'm not saying I started this trend, like not at all, but I'm kind of like, I've been making protein coffee for like 6 years. I guess I'm glad it's popular now because I love seeing other people's protein coffee recipes. Also, it's just so underrated because it's such an easy and like yummy, enjoyable way to get like 20 grams of protein in the morning. This is not going well for me. I've also been making iced protein coffee some days recently, and usually I have always been a hot coffee drinker. I love my hot coffee, and I just like, I don't know, for some reason I just don't enjoy iced coffee as much, but I'm actually really hooked on the iced protein coffee. It's really, really good. Now we need to transfer to our travel mug. Oh. Only spilled a little bit. All right, latte is ready to go. Now it's time to head to work. I almost forgot to change out of my slippers into my actual work shoes, and that would have been really bad if I just showed up at work in my slippers. I've almost done that so many times. Okay, I know there's like no light at all right now, but just got here. It is 6:24, headed inside. Hopefully today's a good day, and I'll see y'all when I get done. Normally Indy's standing right by the door when I get home to say hi, so let's go see what she's doing. She's probably taking a nap. What are you doing over there? You didn't even come say hi. Hi. At least I get a tail wag. Are you sleepy? Oh, big stretch. All right, hello you guys, made it home. It is 3:56. I did stop at the grocery store on the way home because we're doing pizza for dinner and I didn't have any of our Sweet Lauren's pizza crust, so stopped and grabbed this on the way home. I actually got to leave work at like 3:15 this afternoon, and it was a good day. I did pre today. Depending on the day, I either do pre or post. It just depends on the assignment for the day. And I will say my IV skills have gotten a lot better over the last like month and a half. I feel like for the first like month of this job, I was just really nervous anytime I was in pre because I knew I was gonna have to be doing IVs all day, but I've gotten a lot better and I got every single IV on my first try today, which was very exciting. If you're newer here, I used to do only PACU, and then when we moved to Wilmington, I transitioned to an endoscopy job. So in PACU and then also in my ICU job before that, I was getting literally no practice with IVs because patients already had all of their IVs and all their lines and everything. That's been a fun new skill that I've picked up since switching to endoscopy. So that was exciting. Now I'm home for the evening. I'm about to have a little snack. I'm having some of my dates with cashew butter and sea salt. Surprise, surprise, I have this combination literally every day. Usually Cole gets home at like 5:15, 5:30 so we can have like an earlier dinner, but tonight he's gonna be out a little bit later and I definitely need a snack to hold me over until we have our pizza later. So that's the plan. I'm gonna eat this really quickly and then I'm going to take Indy on a walk. She just heard me say WALK and her ears perked up. Now she's looking over here at me. Also quickly, I'm gonna open these packages that were waiting when I got home. These, I'm pretty sure this is a restock of, yeah it is. This is a restock of my Typology skin tint. if you haven't heard me talk about the Typology Skin Tint, this is what I use on my face as like a foundation, probably like 95% of the time. I'm obsessed with this, especially if you're looking for like lighter coverage, but super long lasting makeup. You have to try these, they're so good. I use shade 2 and it comes in these dropper bottles. These also have really good ingredients and there's vitamin C in them, so you kind of get like a skincare and makeup 2-in-1. But I've been using this stuff for probably like a year and a half and literally swear by it. It's the only thing that I felt like really lasted well on my face, especially for 12-hour shifts. So if you're someone like me who likes to wear a little bit of makeup to work but wants it to like actually last and still look good at the end of the day, this stuff is really good. I will sing the praises of the Typology Skin Tint until the day I die. And then this box looks like it's from L'Occitane, which is one of my favorite brands ever. Ooh, oh my gosh. Okay, this is a product that we literally always have in our shower. It's the L'Occitane Almond Shower Oil. This stuff is amazing. It's like a body wash, but it's an oil, so it's like hydrating at the same time. So I got one of these, and then they also sent this restock, which is really exciting. So this way I can just fill up the bottle when I run out. Thank you so much, L'Occitane. Okay, just kidding. One more thing before I change. I meant to show you guys these this morning, but totally forgot. I recently got some new scrub pants from Figs. These are called their, I wanna say these are their Isabel wide leg scrub pant. I'll put it on the screen because for some reason I can never remember the name. But these scrub pants are so good. They're so comfortable, so flattering. I personally love the like oversized OR scrubs, if you know what I'm talking about. They're like the best, most comfortable scrubs ever. But I feel like they can sometimes look like a pillowcase. And I feel like with these you get kind of the same effect as far as comfort goes because they're super loose since they're like wide leg, but they're still flattering. They're high-waisted. I paired it with one of their tighter scrub tops, but I like this one because there's actually a panel on the side that's stretchy. I feel like one of the biggest complaints I hear from people about Figs specifically is that their scrubs have no stretch whatsoever, which I would agree with, but this top specifically has a little stretchy panel on the side, which makes it easier to take on and take off and just like move throughout the day. Just wanted to show you guys this scrub combo. It's been my go-to recently. I think they're just so cute and flattering, and I love the wide leg. Also, if you're someone who likes cargo pants, I personally don't really care about pockets very much, but these do have pockets on the side. So if you like keeping stuff in your pants, you have options here. Are you ready to go on a walk? You ready to walk? Okay, you guys, welcome to our patio. I'm so excited. We finally got some outdoor furniture, and I feel like it was perfect timing because the weather is finally getting nice and we can actually spend some time out here. I struggled really hard when we moved in because I knew I wanted to get some outdoor furniture for this little deck out here, but didn't really want to spend a ton of money. And I feel like a lot of the sets I was finding and really liking were like $1,500 to $2,000, and that just seemed crazy, especially because there's no covering over this deck. So I knew that the furniture we got was gonna just like end up showing some wear and tear from not being covered. So I found this set on Amazon. I'll show you guys in a minute, but I want to say the set was like around $500, and we got 2 chairs, the couch, the table, and I feel like it's all really good quality. I'm super happy with it. I don't know, I feel like Amazon furniture can be very hit or miss, and I feel like this set just looks so good and definitely fits the space well. It's not a huge deck, so I didn't need anything massive, but we got the 2 chairs, the couch, the table, and then I found these cute little pieces at Target. But I'm super happy with this, and I feel like it was affordable considering the quality and all the pieces we got. And then I also, like you saw, we did get some covers for the pieces just since they are out and exposed, and I didn't want to have to worry about taking the cushions off like every single time it was going to rain. So this was a good solution. And then we just found this little storage container at Home Depot, and I want to say it was like $30. So this setup worked out really well. I'm super happy, and we did also get some string lights, so when it gets dark out, it's super cozy, and I love it. We've got all the good like spring, summer vibes out here. We do have our landlords installed this little grill thing, so this is our grill situation here, but it's kind of perfect, and I feel like we're gonna enjoy summer evenings out here, just like having something on the grill, sitting out on the back deck. It's gonna be great. I'm super excited that we finally have furniture out here. I really thought Indy was gonna wanna hang out outside with me, but apparently She is staying right there. Okay, I think I'm gonna hang out on the deck back here for a little bit while I wait for Cole to get home and just get a little bit of work on my phone done. And then, yeah, we'll have our pizzas for dinner, and we don't really have any plans tonight. I need a self-tan, so I'm gonna tan, but then other than that, we're just gonna be hanging out. I don't work again tomorrow, which is nice, so I don't have to worry about getting to bed super early since I don't have to be getting up at 4:50 in the morning. Also, really quick, exciting update. I'm gonna actually sit down and just talk while I'm sitting. Okay, now I'm nice and comfortable. Anyways, very exciting update. I am officially, and if you follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen this, but I'm officially an NASM certified personal trainer. If you've been following along for a little bit, you might remember I was working on it back in the fall. But then when we moved, I kind of just had to put it on the back burner for a little bit because life just got busy and I just wasn't really able to put the time into it like I wanted to. But I finally, over the last month or month and a half, was you know what, I need to just get this done. If I don't do it, it's never gonna get done. So I finally just put my head down and finished it. I took the test last week, a few days before we left for Miami, and I passed. So yeah, your girl's a certified personal trainer, and I could not be more excited. Fitness is just what I love. It's what I love to do. It's my passion. It makes me so happy. And now I feel like I can finally share a little bit more of that with you guys, because I don't know, I just feel weird, or I felt weird sharing a ton of I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I guess I just felt weird sharing fitness advice and stuff like that when I had no certification or qualification to do so. I do have years and years of just personal experience, but it was really important to me before I did anything making workout programs or anything like that to actually be certified. And now that I am, I'm working on workout programs, so those are coming very soon. They are in the works. I'm already working on volume 1. Things are happening behind the scenes, and I just literally couldn't be more excited. Yeah, more updates coming soon, but wanted to let you guys know. I feel my most asked question on all of my platforms is, do I make workout programs? What workout programs do I follow? And I do my own programming. I've written my own workouts for years. I learned a lot about weightlifting while I swam in college, and then once I was done, I kind of just took what I knew and built off of that, and just learned over years and years of doing it what works for me. And can't wait to share more fitness content with you guys soon. So yeah, anyways, all right, I'm gonna hang out here, get a little bit of editing done, and I'll see y'all when it's pizza time. She's been watching birds out here.
You like all the birds outside?
Mm-hmm.
See all the pretty birds? Of course, you get the biggest couch.
Yeah, she kicked me out of the couch. To keep our pizza pretty simple usually. We just use the Sweet Lauren's pizza crust. I know I've talked about this before, but these pizza crusts are really good. And then we always use the Rayo's roasted garlic pizza sauce. Specifically, the roasted garlic one is the best pizza sauce ever. And then this is some of our favorite chicken sausage, this Belinsky's brand, and we use the spicy Italian chicken sausage. And then for cheese, I just use Parmesan. Cole will do a combination of Parmesan and mozzarella and some red onion. And that's literally it. It's really simple, but they always turn out so good. I did my usual self-tanner that I've been using. Where'd it go? This one, the Loving Tan 2-Hour Express Platinum, maximum dark self-tanner. Now I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit, and I'm gonna go hang out on the couch, and I think we're gonna watch a movie. Alright, and y'all know the drill, ending the night with my magnesium. This is my favorite flavor, the cherry mint mojito. And then I'm also going to take my creatine because I haven't done that yet today. Sometimes I forget, or on days that I work and I don't go to the gym, I'll just take it at night or whenever I remember. And now it's time for me to go wash my tan off. It's 9:30, so I'm gonna go take a shower and then just get in PJs, do my nighttime skincare and everything, and then head to bed. So thank you guys so much for spending the day with me, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Love you, bye.